Hello, scrappers! Tonight, I'm going to be scrapping this. This is a motion-activated soap dispenser. And I think you can also put, like, hand sanitizer in this. But this was in the trash where I work. It kind of died. Stopped working. And we tried cleaning the sensor because there's an IR sensor here. And there's an IR reader in there somewhere, I'm guessing. It stopped working. But, she's getting scrapped. Bath and Body Works. I bet this sucker wasn't cheap. Now, it's got a switch on it, so there's got to be some brass there. And there's a sensor here, so there's got to be a wire. And it's got a little bit of weight to it. Let's get a pre-scrap weight. So there's got to be a pump in here, or some kind of motor in there, because it makes a noise. 3/4 of a pound. Let's get these gloves off so I can work. Now, I work at a print shop, and I'll tell you what, I wash my hands a lot. Yeah, get a jam in the printing press, and you got to stick your hands in the press, and that's not going to work. You got to put your hands in the printing press and get the paper out, and you end up with ink all over your hands, so you got to wash your hands. And I run the cutter too, so I'm handling customers' paper all the time, so you got to wash your hands so your hands aren't making dirty fingerprints on the paper. What's in here? No, thought those were gonna be brass. Well, this, since the magnet picks this up, this can go in the tin bucket just the way it is, because the magnet at the scrapyard, the big giant crane magnet, can pick it up. Are those brass? No, magnet sticks to the springs way down in there too. So those aren't brass either. Get these screws out. Yeah, and with this new coronavirus thing, we're washing our hands a lot now at work. Ooh! It's only green on one side. So there's some number 2 insulated. How do I get those pieces of metal out? See, I have to pay for trash removal. So I like to try to get all the metal out of it. Why pay to throw it away when I can bring it to the scrapyard and get paid to throw it away? Kind of a no-brainer. Get these gloves off so I can work. Yeah, coronavirus. That's some scary stuff. A little piece of low-grade board, a little switch. I'm going to leave, since wire's worth more, I'm going to leave that little piece of wire, that little piece of circuit board on the wire. Make that a little heavier. Let's make these little bits of brass, tin out of here. Yeah, this coronavirus, it's some serious stuff. I am 90% positive that I had it like 4 weeks ago. Before Massachusetts was in a state of emergency, before we declared state of emergency, before we shut all the schools down, and I'm 90% positive I had it. I had every single one of the symptoms, except for the diarrhea. I had the body aches, severe body aches. I had the fever, the headache. There we go. There's the pump right there. These brass. Well, one day I went to work, and one of the girls I work with, she came in sick. One of her kids got her sick or something. We didn't think nothing of it. 3 days later, we were all sick. So judging by how contagious it is, how contagious they say it is, I believe I had it. And I was pretty sick for about a week. Never missed any work. 'Cause, you know, I didn't even know what it was yet because it wasn't officially here. Ooh, I think there's copper in that. Look at that. It all adds up. All these little bits. Some number 2 copper. Yeah, so, ooh. That's a tantalum capacitor. There's 2 of them on here. That's an IR reader. Some monolithic ceramic capacitors. Let me get this tantalum off. Tantalums you can always tell because they have 2 wires going to them, or 2 solder points. There's 1 and 2. Get these gloves off so I can work. Can't take any chances with that coronavirus. But I kind of think the media's blowing it up a little bit. I don't know what to believe anymore. One news organization says there's this death toll number in the morning, and then at lunchtime they got a different number, a smaller number. What, did people come back to life all of a sudden? I don't know what to believe anymore. Can't trust any of the news organizations. You know what? That electric motor is so small that my scrapyard's only going to give me copper bearing for it. So I think I'm going to call this whole thing copper bearing. That's what I'm going to do. Makes it worth a little more because it's a little heavier. Yeah, because there wouldn't be any circuit board in here. I already grabbed the big circuit board. Is there anything else left on this I'm forgetting? Not seeing any gold contacts. I'm not going to waste my time picking those little monolithic ceramic capacitors off. And where does this wire go? IR sensor up here. There's got to be more wire up there. Maybe there's more circuit board. Can't take it apart, break it apart. That bit don't even fit in there. There we go. Doesn't weigh nothing. You get these gloves off so I can work. Can't take any chances. I want to end up getting sick again because that was not fun. Now what I had, 90% positive was coronavirus. I wasn't tested, so I'm not 100% certain. But I can imagine with the crap I had in my lungs, and how hard it was to breathe, and how hard it was to just move around. Just the extreme body pains that I had. It was not fun. I thought it was just like a common cold. I didn't think really much of it. But if you're like sick, or you're a smoker, or you have asthma, I can see where it would be very, very, very severe. So make sure you guys are washing your hands. I know I joke around a little bit here, but take it seriously. Wash your hands and try to keep other people from getting sick, even if you are younger and healthier. Like I am. I think I'm younger and healthier, so hopefully I have a tolerance to the virus now, so I don't ever get it again. But make sure, you got to remember there's elderly people out there who are more susceptible to it than you are. Only 10. Let's see how we did here. About a little over a quarter pound. We got some tin for the tin bucket. Yeah, don't mess around with this. If you think you're sick, stay home. Even if you're younger and healthier, you don't want the population, more people getting sick. Truthfully, what I think they should have done, they'd have been a copper. I think they should have quarantined all the elderly people and quarantined all the immunocompromised people and just let America get sick and build up an immunity to it. Oh no, that don't go in there. That's low-grade China board. Copper bearing. Little bitty piece of copper. That's what I think they should. I think they should have let America get sick and build up a tolerance to this. Because if we don't, it'll be even worse next year. And some copper bearing. So hey guys, just remember, scrap is everywhere. All you gotta do is find it, sort it, and hoard it. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.